Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about your attackers will mock you to your face. So the person who is doing the witchcraft on you, they will always mock you to your face. They will always reveal themselves to you. You may not know that they are revealing themselves to you in that moment, but this individual, the one who is sending these attacks your way, they will always tell on themselves. They will always mock you to your face. So mocking you to your face can look like, because again, your attacker, they would tell you what's going on in your life. And that's what I mean with the mocking. So they would say things such as, you don't look like what you've been through, right? And what you don't know is behind the scenes, this particular person who is saying these things are the one who is sending stuff, to mess up your skin or to mess up your appearance, right? This is why when you're face to face with this individual, they always saying things such as, you don't look like what you've been through, because their goal behind the scene was to mess up your appearance, right? Or you may be around someone who mention your weight, right? Or they would say you are emotional eating, right? And then they'll bring up the gym again. What you don't know or realize is that behind the scene, they are sending spirits your way to cause you to emotional eat. So they will always tell on themselves, okay? And they will mock you right to your face. It's very wicked. And you will also see this play out with family members. So let's say I'm gonna just tell you my situation. I had this one particular situation where, my one of my child's father, he would come and go. He would come and go, and I will always, talk to this one particular auntie in the family and let her know whenever he will reappear, right? I'd be like, oh, okay, such and such is back. And only for her about a week later when she had called me and asked me, "Have you heard from him? Have you heard from him?" Right? And I would say no, or I would say, "Well, we got into it, um, things of that nature." But what she was letting me know in that moment that I didn't realize was that behind the scenes, she was sending attacks his way to cause him to go away and keep him away from his child, right? And I said this before, I was speaking to the single moms who follow the channel that whenever you're dealing with absent fathers, that comes from the marine kingdom. These evil doers, wicked people can send, spirits or put spells on you and your child's father to now cause a separation and leave your child abandoned without their father. Okay. And this what this family member was doing. Anytime I would let her know this man will reappear, she will always ask me, she'll wait about a week or two later and she'll call me back and always ask, "Did you hear from him?" Only for me to tell her, "No, I haven't heard from him," or maybe we got into an argument, right? Not knowing she's mocking me to my face, not realizing she's letting me know she is the one behind the scene sending these attacks our way to keep us into it, to keep my child, okay, without their father, right? So your attacker, they will always reveal themselves to you. They will mock you to your face. They will reveal themselves. They will tell you to your face in their own way. They would say to you exactly what's going on in your life. I remember running into another attacker um just one day out on the street, and this individual began to say things that was happening in my life, and that was the very thing that caught my attention, right? It caught my attention because I was saying to myself, she's saying things that has taken place in my life, right? But I stayed quiet and I just allowed her to talk, because I was getting the revelation in that moment that this is the individual who sent this stuff into my home, right? And it was really educating me on the power of the marine kingdom, right? And what they all can do from that marine kingdom. And so just understand your attacker, the person who's attacking you with this witchcraft, they will always reveal themselves to you. They're going to mock you to your face. If things are going wrong in your life, they're going to be the ones who's going to bring it up. They're going to be the ones who are saying things only you know about that's going on in your life, but they're going to say it out their mouth in their own little way. And so that is the evildoer revealing themselves to you, letting you know they are the ones who are attacking you spiritually behind the scenes, but you can't see it, so you can't prove it, right? And they do this, all the time. It's very wicked. It is very, very wicked. But understanding, no, people close to you, it's usually those who are close to you. It's usually family members. Sometimes it could be your spouse, sometimes it could be your friends, and it can also be, people, it could be people on your job, or people you take on as clients, but you just really got to know, you got to listen when they are talking to you and they saying certain things to you, because again, they always reveal themselves to you. And this is their way of mocking you, letting you know, I'm the one who's attacking you behind the scenes you know nothing about. Okay. So with that, I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.